that zero souffles very cooked 6 inches. And for our Y-Intercept, which is 0 to 12, that means if there were 0 pieces, very cooked 12 souffles.
If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. If you can hear my voice, clap 342 million times. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Read the real-world scenario and choose two.
So we're rocking and rolling.
Situation.
Like I said, I'm only doing the assignments and the tests from now on, or the quizzes, so we don't get like locked up in boring 90 minutes of watching that weird dude. Lions Cannery has 2 assembly lines. One produces 24 cans of fruit per minute. The other produces 64 cans of vegetables per minute. The Alliance Cannery just received an order of 384 cans of food, which can be made up of a combination of fruit and vegetables. What 2 variables can you define? Well, okay, so... Well, one's got to be 24 cans of fruit per minute, and the other one's got to be 64 cans of vegetables per minute. So, I mean, I'm going to go with this one. Nope, we're not talking about minutes and cans. We're talking about the fruits and stuff. No. Total number of minutes, no. Okay, I'm going to go with that one. Yeah. Don't hate.
What is the linear equation in standard form?
We gotta get some playlist music for y'all so you're not bored. Alright. 384 cans. Yeah, the same problem we just had, right? So it says fruits, 24 minutes per can, vegetables. Well, we're looking for a 24 something plus a 64 something equals a total of 384. And I think the best way to think about this is kind of like by categories, and I don't want to go too involved in this. Well, if we work backwards, right? See how it says 384 cans of food, right? That's going to be on the opposite side of your equal sign by itself in standard form. And then we're talking about cans of food. So notice that 24 cans of fruit is a type of food, right? Fruit, type of food. It's going to be on the left side, here, with a friend. And that friend is also going to be a type of food, right? So here we go, vegetables are 64. So we break this down, we're going to have 24 cans of fruit and 64 cans of vegetables per minute on the left side and 384 on the right side. And then to get this answer right, we have to make sure we have the X with the fruit, which is 24, and then the Y with 64. So that should be good right there.
Calculate the intercepts from the linear equation written in standard form.
Well, alright. So quickly, because when we get to the test, I'm not going to slow down that much. But I will if you, like, you contact me, email me, whatever, and you're like, Mr. Mike, I need that to go a little bit slower. But I don't like the standard form. I don't care who knows it either. But it does have some simple stuff. And I'm just going to rewrite this 24. Let's get it down here, I guess. 24x plus 64y equals 384. What we can figure out from this guy, right? Let's pretend we put a 0 in for x. What that's gonna mean is that goes completely to 0, right? And then what it mean, all it means is that with 64 we have 384 left. All right. So what we have to do is now we have to solve this 4y, which is kind of a oh, you know what? Excellent, fantastic. So using our fancy calculator over here, 384 divided by 64 is 6. Thank goodness we're in 6th grade. I mean 8th grade, because the 7th grade they don't get to use those calculators. So when x is 0, okay, hold on. Let me redo this. So remember, we made x 0. When we made x 0, we solved this for y, and we got 6. So that gives us the coordinate 0, and I'm just gonna put a point up here, 6. Now, we've been learning this for a couple weeks now. This is the y-intercept, right? So that's how you calculate the y-intercept, by putting 0 in for x. Now, how do you think we find the x-intercept? We just put a 0 in for y. And that means we're not going to go up or down. We're going to be on this line, which is exactly the x-intercept, though, right? So that'll be 24x equals 384, because this all goes to 0 over here. Now, what's 384 divided by? What's 380? Oh, don't be messing with me, calculator. 16s. So, divide both sides by 24. Just catching up here. X equals 16. And I'm sorry this is long, but I don't know, 4, 12, 16. So 16. So here's the x-intercept, right? Just label these real quick, and then, you know, and then we can kind of draw a line. Home run hitter on that one. Okay, so that was that long lesson. I'm gonna go a little bit faster in the future, hopefully. But if you need me to walk you through that step by step, you a little bit more, contact me. I'll help you out. So what do we do there? All we did was to find the x-int. We subbed 0 in for y, and to find the y-int, we subbed 0 in for x. Dude, that's so awesome. Oh! And then solved. Alright, so we created a table of values including a row where x is. I didn't do that. You can do that. Tables are awesome. They're your friend. Yes. That's extra. You can do that. I'm not gonna do it.
The intercepts can be calculated from the linear equation.
Ooh, look how awesome we are. Because we went through that, we know that it crosses at 6, it crosses at 16, and it goes down, right? So watch, 8, nope. So no. Crosses at 16 up here, no. Crosses at 6 right there, see? Between 4 and 8. Crosses at 16 there. We're golden. And pro tip, that's why I like doing that stuff in test too. Because sometimes you'll do a problem like that, and then the next 3, 4, 5 problems, all you've already done everything. Alright, the equation that represents the canned goods order is that. We already know that. Where x is the number of fruits, cans, yeah, and y is the number of, yeah. Sure. What is the meaning of the y-intercept? Well, okay. The y-intercept too, again, is when x is 0, right? So it basically means if we produce 0 cans of fruits, that all we're going to produce is vegetables, right? So basically that should mean that it's going to take us... oh, I'm sorry, that we'll have to produce 6 cans of vegetables. Right? Wait, are we talking about minutes, number of minutes for... yeah, it takes 24 minutes per can, so it takes 64 minutes per can, yeah. So we'll produce 6 cans of... Alright, yeah. Wait, watch. It's the... Y-int means... the amount of, I think, minutes it takes to produce Cans to meet the order if 0 cans of fruit are made. Alright. Is that about right? Why do I feel like I'm wrong here? 384 cans. 64 minutes per can. That doesn't make any sense. Yes. Vegetables cans are produced. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, we stumbled into that one. We got lucky on that one.
The equation expresses the possible ways in which the order can be produced.
Well, it'll be the opposite of what we did last time, right? So accent means amount of cans produced if no vegetables cans are produced. Roughly. Or am I getting that wrong? Oh, I should have copied that. God darn it. The Y-Intercept is the .06 indicates a choice to produce vegetables for 6 minutes. Oh, 64 cans of vegetables per minute. Oh, that's 64 cans of vegetables per minute. Pro tip.
The linear equation expresses the possible ways in which the order can be produced.
Because basically they're the opposite, so you could absolutely do that. Alright, the X-Intercept at the .16.0 indicates the choice to produce fruits for 16 minutes. In 60 minutes, producing 24 cans of fruit each minute. All 384 cans for the order will be completed. The 0 for the Y value represents that no time is spent producing cans of veggies. Yeah.
The linear equation expresses the possible ways in which the order can be produced.
Alright, so this is just algebra. This is more straightforward. And actually, this math is great for learning how to solve systems, which are much more complicated. So basically, we're going to take this equation here, and we're going to equals 384, and then if the vegetable line runs for 3, so if y equals 3. So how many minutes will the fruit line need to run if that's the case? Well, easy, just plug in your 3 for your y and you just go. So 24x plus 64 times 3 equals 3. Oops, there's my crooked weird 3 again. 24x plus, come over here, hit your calculator. What was that? 64 times 3. So we get 192 equals 384. PEMDAS backwards, right? We're gonna subtract 192 both sides. This will go away. 24x equals, that's a 2. I gotta straighten this up so I don't confuse myself. Alright, so 2, 18, 9, and 192. And then we're going to divide everything by 24. X equals 192 divided by 24. Ocho. Alright, back to our problem. The fruit line will have to run for 8 minutes. This is because the veggie line has ran for 3 minutes, producing 192 cans. Substitute 3, yep. All for you, the red, violets, and blue. My heart is dead, and I'm chasing you. Man, I gotta redeem myself. I did not do great on the 7th grade quiz. I had to fix that up quick. Alright, what is the y-intercept of the graph that is shown below? Alright, easy stuff, right? So, this is x equals 0. We just trace it up to 2. So, 0, 2. Alright, which statement could be an interpretation of the graph x-intercept or y-intercept? Well, Aida opened a bank account for $800. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that could make sense. Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta go through all these just to make sure. This doesn't make sense. 800 employees of a company. It would be more like 800 this way and then 400 this way, and it would be like that way, I think. Keely added 200 to his bank account every 2 weeks. No, if you add to your bank account, your line again goes up in that way. Maria was able to travel 400. No, again, that's a rate. No, this is 800 starting here, so we're gonna go with the normal answer, or the regular, or the original. Alright, a t-shirt shop charges $15 for an adult, $12 for a youth. I'm automatically looking for the X here. The number of adult shirts is Y. So it should be 15Y. See how we do that? $50 for an adult. It says over here, adult Y. $12 for you. Total charge for shirts is $49. Which equation can be used to represent X, the number of... okay, so I'm going to go with 15. 12X plus 15Y equals 49. And that's based totally off that 15 for an adult, the number of adult shirts sold by Y. Oh, no. Again, I'm getting this all twisted. Y, the number of used shirts sold. Because every used shirt's going to be $12. Every adult shirt, $15. Alright. Like that one. Wait a minute. Spider sense. Yeah, X represents the adults. Adults are 15. Okay, but that... I don't like all these commas and crazy stuff everywhere in a math problem. This is why I like you guys doing all your ELA work. So we don't get confused by that kind of stuff. Okay, so, again, there's 2 ways to do this, right? Here's my method for this kind of question. Because here's the truth is, you hardly ever use the standard form after you kind of learn it. I mean, you're going to hit it again a little bit in high school, but mostly you're going to be dealing with something that looks like what I'm going to show you. I mean, like, that's part of the reason I don't like it, because most of the way I had to learn it was to do it the way, like, most science math people do it. And all we're going to do is we're going to solve this for Y. So let's subtract 3x. Oh, sorry. This will be negative 4y equals negative 3x minus 12. Divide everything by 4. And what happens is we get y equal negative 4, sorry. Y equals positive 3/4 x plus 3. So look what we have. We have that y equals mx plus b that makes me feel comfortable and toasty and warm like chicken soup for the soul. Because now we've got a very easy thing here. I know what my b is, I know what my slope is, I can find this. And I know that because this is positive, it's going up. So right here, right? What was the... And look, there's only one line going up with a B of 3. See? Positive going up, B of 3. Alright, the Marcos family consists of 2 adults and 4 children. They spent a total of $40 on the circus. Let X represent the cost of an adult and the Y represent the cost of a child's. Which graph represents the possible tickets? Okay, so this question is last question plus a step, right? Oops. Y represent the child, and the child... Oh, so this is just X plus Y equals 40. X plus Y equals 40. Alright, so I don't see any other helping markers. Right, okay, yeah, there we go. So let's go 2x plus 4y equals 40. Yeah, Y is child's ticket, and there were 4 children. Okay, just double checking the stuff because you want to make sure you check your details. Again, I'm gonna solve for Y. See, I have 4y equals negative 2x plus 40. Now divide everything by 4, and I get y equals negative 2 over 4x plus 10. And this, I mean, we can mess with this here, but this is, you know, simplified to 1/2 x plus 10. So look, we're looking for a line going down that hits the y axis at 10. This line goes, let's see, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, so this fits. This is way above 10. This is way above 10. This is at 10 going up. This is at 10 going down. Remember? Negative means right here. Negative means down. Which situation could best be represented by this linear equation? Okay, if X represents the number of bracelets and Y represents the number of rings, there were 24 more bracelets sold than rings. Wow. That's okay. If X represents the number of bracelets and Y represents the number of rings, there were 38 more bracelets sold than rings. I don't know about that. If X represents the total sales were 520. Bracelets sold for 24 each. And rings sold for... Alright, so, okay. Now I'm believing what's going on. If X represents the number of bracelets and Y represents the number of rings, there were 520 bracelets sold and okay. This is what got me on a 7th grade test. Okay, bracelets were 24. Rings were 38. The total sales were $520. Yes. Yes, because it's $520. Well, 24 each, 38 each, a total of 380. No, okay, yeah, because this is number of bracelets. I don't know, this one feels weird. I'm gonna go with the third one. These two don't make any sense. X represents the number of bracelets sold. Okay. Y represents rings, yes. There were 520 bracelets of rings sold. That doesn't make... Okay. No. No. And I... Alright. Okay. X bracelets, right? And bracelets cost $24 per bracelet, right? Right, so X represents the number of bracelets. So just for example, let's say there was 10 bracelets, right? You should have did this in science, or maybe you haven't gotten there yet. 10 bracelets times $24 per bracelet. See how we're going to cancel these bracelets? Bracelets divided by bracelets is gone. So the resulting number is going to be an amount. So it's this 520 can't represent the number of bracelets. It's got to represent the total sales. Woo! What is the x-intercept of the equation? What a wonderful job. We did this, remember? We just have to set, if we're looking for the x-intercept, you just set the y to 0. So if you're looking for the x-intercept, you set the y to 0. Alright, that was supposed to... Nope, I'm not even going to say that was supposed to be... Oh, hold on. Alright, 0. Equals 21. So this goes to 0, right? 7x equals 21. Divide everything by 7. X equals 3. So, alright, good. And the x coordinate was 3, then... Alright, Layla wrote an equation to represent the revenue of a parking lot for one day. She let X represent the number of cars that paid to park, and Y represent the number of trucks that paid. If a car costs 8... Alright, so these wordy things get me nervous, so I'm just going to write it as we go. Alright, and Y represents the number of trucks, and trucks cost $10 per day. And the total revenue for the day was $830. Alright, and let's just make sure we throw our dollar signs on here. Because who don't like money? Which equation could Layla use to represent the number of cars and trucks that paid to park that day? Oh, okay. Well, 8x plus 10y equals 830. No. 8x plus 10y equals 830? Yes. Double check. 8x, 10y, 8x, 10y, 830, 830. Got it. The Boyd family consists of 2 adults and 3 children. They spent $36 for zoo tickets. The equation 2x plus 3y equals 36 describes... Sorry. Excuse me. Cost for X adults and Y child tickets. Part of the equation is graphed below. What is the Y-intercept? Ooh. So I wonder what they want us to do here. Get out the old ruler and just trace that bad boy, or use the mathematics. Looks like they want us to use the math, and then the graph is there to kind of help us if we get lost. But 2x plus 3y equals 36, right? And they want to know the y-intercept. So if they want to know the y-intercept, we set what to 0. That is correct. 2 sub in 0 plus 3y equals 36. 2 times 0 is 0. 3y equals 36. If this is times 3, divide everything by 3. Y equals 12. So, and then, yeah, let's just remember that we set x to 0, right? So, x was 0, y was 12. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, look, I did that too. I, instinctively oh, will this hit 0, 12? And last but not least, Sophia wrote an equation to represent the revenue of the movie theater for one day. She let X represent the number of child tickets. And Y represents the number of adult tickets. If the child tickets cost 4, and the adult tickets cost 6, and the total revenue day was $420, which equation could Sophia use to represent the number of child and adult tickets that were sold? Well, 4x plus 6y equals 420. 4. Ooh, look at my pen. My pen's so fancy. 4x, 4x, 6y, 6y, 420, 420. I'm good. Let's call it a day. 100. 100! That's what I'm talking about! Can't nobody... King Kong ain't got nothing on me! King Kong